when all hope is lost. Ladies and gentlemen, there are moments in life when the weight of the world presses so heavily upon our shoulders that we feel we can no longer carry on. Moments when the dreams we once held so close slip through our fingers like grains of sand. Moments when the fire within us flickers and dims, and we begin to question whether we will ever see the light again. These moments come for all of us, moments of failure, loss, heartbreak, and despair. Moments when we whisper to ourselves, maybe this is it. Maybe I have nothing left to give. But let me tell you something today. Hope is not gone. It is not extinguished. It is not lost forever. It is simply waiting for you to reach out and claim it once more. History has shown us that some of the greatest triumphs in human existence have been born from the ashes of despair. Think of the inventors, the revolutionaries, the dreamers who have shaped the world we live in today. Thomas Edison failed over 1,000 times before he created the light bulb. Abraham Lincoln faced defeat after defeat before becoming one of the greatest leaders in history. Nelson Mandela endured nearly 3 decades in a prison cell before leading a nation to freedom. Each of these individuals stood at the edge of darkness, questioning their ability to go on, and yet they did. What separates those who find their way back from those who remain lost? It is not luck. It is not an absence of pain or struggle. It is their ability to hold on to hope, even when hope seems like a foolish thing to hold on to. But how do we do this? How do we find hope when all we see around us is darkness? 1. Change your perspective. Pain is real. Struggles are real. But so is growth. So is strength. So is the incredible resilience of the human spirit. Instead of seeing your hardships as the end of the road, see them as part of the journey. Every setback, every failure, every heartbreak, it is not the end of your story. It is merely a chapter. And you, my friend, are the author of that story. History is filled with people who turned their struggles into stepping stones. Helen Keller, blind and deaf, learned to communicate and became a global symbol of perseverance. J.K. Rowling was rejected by 12 publishers before Harry Potter became a worldwide phenomenon. Steve Jobs was fired from the company he founded, only to return and revolutionize technology as we know it. These stories are not fairy tales. They are proof that what feels like the worst moment of your life could actually be the beginning of something extraordinary. 2. Take action, no matter how small. When you are lost, when hope feels distant, the worst thing you can do is stand still. Take a step. Any step, no matter how small. If you're struggling with failure, try again. If you're battling heartbreak, open yourself to love again. If you've lost faith in yourself, do one small thing that proves you are still capable. Progress is progress, no matter how slow. A mountain is climbed one step at a time. A broken heart heals one beat at a time. A shattered dream is rebuilt one action at a time. Hope is not something we passively wait for. It is something we create. It is a muscle that must be exercised. It is a light that we must choose to kindle, even in the darkest of nights. 3. Surround yourself with light. In the depths of despair, isolation is our greatest enemy. Darkness feeds on loneliness. But hope? Hope thrives in connection. Surround yourself with those who uplift you. Seek out those who remind you of your worth when you have forgotten it yourself. Find voices, whether in friends, mentors, books, or even a single inspiring speech that speak life into your soul when the world feels silent. Even the strongest among us cannot carry the weight of the world alone. And the truth is, we don't have to. There are hands waiting to lift you up, but you must be willing to reach for them. 4. Believe in something greater than your pain. Pain has a way of making us feel as though it is the only thing that exists. But life is bigger than pain. Life is bigger than this moment. You may not see it now, but there is purpose in your struggles. There is meaning in your hardship. Sometimes the lessons that shape us the most come from the moments that break us the hardest. And sometimes the greatest transformations begin in the darkest hours. Think of the caterpillar, trapped in darkness before it becomes a butterfly. Think of the phoenix, rising from the ashes of its own destruction to soar higher than before. The final truth: hope is never truly lost. It does not disappear. It does not vanish. It is simply waiting for the moment when you decide that you are not done yet, that your story is not over, that there is still light ahead, even if you cannot see it. Because here is the truth: the night is darkest just before the dawn, and dawn always comes. So stand up, take a breath, wipe your tears, and step forward one more time. Because the world needs you. Because your story is not finished. Because there is still something within you. Something stronger than the pain. Something brighter than the darkness. Because even when all hope seems lost, the truth is, hope is waiting for you to find it again.